Hi YouTube. So I'm going to be doing a little update. I haven't updated in a really long time. A few weeks ago I had made a labor and delivery video on my webcam, and for some reason the volume is really messed up, and I went to re-record it, and I was having a really hard time with Noah, and I just couldn't get it done. So yeah, I haven't updated in a while. He is now 5.5 weeks old. I can't believe it. He's getting so big. I can't believe it's already almost 2 months. But, anyways, he is now 12.5 pounds in about, I think, 23.5 inches, 24 inches. I don't know, but he is massive. He's chunky, very chunky, but it's really cute. He was 8'11" in 21.25 inches at birth. So he has gained quite a bit of weight. The pediatrician said that was okay, just as long as I wasn't overfeeding him and he wasn't spitting up, which he hardly ever does. He just wants to eat all the time. Oh, it's pretty funny. He's a pretty easy baby. He hardly cries unless he's hungry, which is obviously his favorite thing to do, is eat. He doesn't even cry if he has a dirty diaper, although I think it's starting to bother him a little bit now that he's more alert. But usually he's like, I don't care. I'll sit in it all day long if you let me, Mom. It's kind of funny. I say it's because he's a boy and he likes to be dirty. So it's I don't know. He's a really good baby. He sleeps pretty good at nighttime. We have a little schedule that he put himself on. I didn't even try. He's been on a schedule since pretty much we got home from the hospital. He sleeps an average between 2 and 5 hours a night, usually about 3 to 4 hours a night, which is really good. We only get up once or twice. And then he'll be up in the morning and be wide awake and be, all happy, and he takes an afternoon nap around, I don't know, noon for a couple hours, and he's up for a few more hours, and he takes later, like an evening nap between 6 and 8 o'clock, and then he's up until about 11, midnight, around there. So he's a really good sleeper and a really good eater. Yeah, the only thing we've had trouble with is he has been getting sick. At 2.5 weeks, well, my mom and my sister, they had a really bad cold, and he got it, and it was not bronchitis, but bronchiolitis. I don't know how to say it. It was never bad. He never got a fever. He was never dehydrated. He was just extremely, extremely congested, and he could hardly breathe. Like, he'd be choking on his, snot, and it was terrible. And that got better, and then all of a sudden, 3 days ago, it started up again, and I took him to the pediatrician yesterday, and of course she said it was back. So that really sucks. He's back on the inhaler. He's actually on 2 different inhaler medications, and yeah, it's helping a lot though. And I bought the NoseFrida, and that works great, but he hates it so much. He screams bloody murder half the time. And I hate it because I feel like I'm hurting him, but it really, really works. The bulb, he can tolerate it, but it doesn't work that well. It can get out some, and I use it over, whenever he wakes up at nighttime, so he doesn't get too upset. But it doesn't work as good. But yeah, hopefully he'll be over that soon. I think he got it again from being, out for the holidays. We went quite a few places for Christmas, so yeah, I think that's what happened, and I hate it. I hate seeing him sick. I wish I could take it away. But yeah, anyways, cloth diapering is going really good. In the beginning, I had a hard time. He's kind of a heavy wetter. And he grew out the newborn absorbency really quickly, and I could not get a good fit with the newborn diapers because he has such skinny legs. He takes after his father and my dad with extremely skinny legs, and it's cute, but he would always leak out the legs no matter what, and it was a pain in the butt. But yeah, now that he is in his one size diapers and his size small diapers, they work really great. We hardly have any leaks, and yeah, it's going really great. And I think my favorite right now is the small fuzzy buns. I did not like the extra small, but I do like the small, and I like the blueberries and the Bum Genius, Elemental, and Free Time. I think those are my favorite. The pre-fills work good too, it's just they're a pain to do in my opinion, because the jelly roll works the best for him, and he's so all over the place whenever I change his diaper, so it's hard to, do the whole rolling part of it. But yeah, it's going really great. He's still in disposables overnight because he will pee through them. I still haven't found a good nighttime solution, so if you could tell me your nighttime solution, that would be great, because I love recommendations. Like I said, he has really skinny legs and a big stomach. It's cute. But, yeah, I think that is about it. And he's smiling. He first smiled Christmas Eve. It was that night. And, at first I was kind of iffy about it. I was like, I don't know. He was wide awake and just staring at me, and he just smiled for like 30 seconds. And then he wouldn't do it again because I wanted to get it on film, and he just wouldn't do it. And he did it again. On Christmas, and he did it also for my mom, and he did it twice to me. So I was like, this isn't a coincidence. He is for real smiling. He's been doing gas smiles since like he was born. And these were for real smiles. I need to get it on film because it is so cute. And now he's doing it every day, all day. His dad can get him to smile like that, and it is so cute. Oh, he has the cutest smile. I have a feeling he'll be smiling all the time now. It's just kind of every once in a while, but he definitely every day. Yeah, let me think. He likes to stand. If you hold him, he will lock his legs and just sit there and stand and sometimes he'll start bouncing, and he loves it. It's so cute. He's really strong, and he can hold his head up really well. If you hold him on your chest, he can hold it up and balance it, even if like I'm walking or anything like that, but he can't hold it completely yet on his own. But I have a feeling within the next week or two he will be able to hold it on his own. He's just really strong. He's strong. He's a strong baby. And he loves the Ergo Carrier, and he also loves the Moby, but the Moby gets really hot. He's a really warm natured baby, so he tends to like the Ergo more. Yeah, he just loves to be held, and he gets so much attention from everybody. He loves it. He just loves all the attention. Let me think, what else? Oh, breastfeeding, we are not breastfeeding anymore, unfortunately. I had a really hard time with it in the beginning. I produced a lot in the beginning, but in the hospital, he would not suck. He did not really know how to suck breastfeeding, and we tried the supplemental nursing system with the little tube, and that helped. But then he developed jaundice, and so I decided to put him on formula, and I would pump because he needed to get better, because his levels kept dropping and dropping, because he was hardly eating, and he was hardly going to the restroom because he wasn't eating that much. So yeah, it was just a mess. And then my supply dropped, and I got home and I bought a pump, and I brought my supply up a little bit more, but then it started getting hard to pump every 2 hours for it took me 30 minutes to get 2 ounces off both breasts. I have a double pump, electric pump, and it would just take so long, and then it would just be such a pain in the butt to pump every 2 hours, and now I really regret it. I tried taking fenugreek, and it helped, but really just, if I would have pumped more, I probably could have brought it back up. because I got him to latch, and he was a really good latcher, but my supply was so low that after about 15-20 minutes he'd get really frustrated and want food like now. So I had to continue to supplement with formula. So yeah, breastfeeding is just not happening. I tried to build my supply up again, and it's just not happening. No matter what I do, and I also just started birth control, so that doesn't help either. So yeah, I really regret how it worked out, and I think maybe I could have fixed it if I would have just kept pumping, but oh well, I really it upsets me thinking about it, but it's okay. What was I going to say? Oh, whenever we were in the hospital, in the beginning with the breastfeeding, I had a C-section, and they had to knock me out and give me a ton of pain medicine because my epidural was spotty, and I could feel it, and my blood pressure was like dangerously high because I was freaking the F out, because I could feel it, and I was just scared to death. So they had to knock me out, and so whenever he was born, he was completely just conked the whole time because the medicine got to him. And I didn't even know they were going to give me this medicine. They didn't even tell me. The anesthesiologist just said he would take care of me and that I wouldn't feel it. I just thought they were going to boost the epidural. But no, they knocked me out, and I'm kind of upset they didn't tell me that. Because it's just not, it's not right to me. I think they should have at least told me. Yeah, I was completely out of it pretty much throughout the whole C-section. I do remember seeing him for the first time and hearing him cry, and he, I remembered how much he weighed in the time, but other than that, I blacked out until like midnight that night, and he was born at 7:52. So, yeah, that really messed up our breastfeeding relationship. I didn't get to see him until midnight, whenever I woke up, and they brought him in there, and then we tried breastfeeding for 5 hours, and he had a hard time latching, but he would latch, and then he would, like, immediately fall asleep, like, just immediately. And that's how it was for about a week. He just would fall asleep just instantly, and he wouldn't suck. So, yeah, that's kind of what happened with the whole breastfeeding thing. And hopefully next time, that won't happen, and hopefully next time I can avoid a C-section. Next time, even if my baby number 2, if we ever have a second one, is posterior, I'm going to tell them to leave him alone, and to not try and turn him, because I think if they wouldn't have tried to turn him, I could have done it, with him sunny side up, but whatever. It just makes me mad thinking about it, because it was not what I wanted, but that's okay. Maybe next time I'll go with a midwife, I don't know. But anyways, I think that's about it. I'll stop talking your head off. I'll probably do a more proper cloth diaper update, and maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll redo my labor and delivery video again. It was kind of uneventful up until the point of pushing. But yeah, I guess I'll do a proper video on it. So yeah, I guess this is it for now. Yeah, hope you have a good day. Bye, guys.